Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates. But regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, with shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, there's the clearance. Out to the right. Has a shot! Clears it out of harm's way. Now it's Messi. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions, attacking-wise, can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Port with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Up to meet it! And that's been levered clear. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. It's their second corner of the game. Climbs up big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played out towards the right wing. And he whips it in. Gets the shot away! And he smashes that clear. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. Fluminense can start a counter here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great ball, and he's in here. Great chance! They've scored! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Great hit! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Fluminense really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's an excellent interception. Oh, good spread. Cash. He is through here! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now the breakaway. Williams. Endo. Oh, good read. And that's been intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Fiddles it through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Moved forward and quickly so. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now this could be now the finish! He's scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Port grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
No, it's not getting there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Williams. A lot of... There's the shot! And he just whacks it away. Williams! And it's in! A goal at a really telling moment. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Matip. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Away from immediate danger. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. And the shot! It's in! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Stones really has had an easy finish, given the fact he attracted no pressure whatsoever.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Looking for options for movement. Endo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's got away. Lovely feet. Big chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Oh, no joy this time.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Played out to the right, threads one in. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
Messi.
72.306 espectadores.
Fluminense finding their passes. Eustachio.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, look at the space here. Endo with the clearance. Has a go! And he's really put himself on the line here.
substituição no time do Fluminense.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Camisa 13, camisa 32. Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Fluminense can counter promptly here.
Camisa 23, camisa 9. Teremos uma substituição.
Alexander-Arnold. Fluminense do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Williams, and the ball's... And Messi! He's got a goal!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Fluminense get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to break out here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Interesting ball. That looks a good ball through. He's free, he has got space. He's had a shot! It's there! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Fluminense ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Played back in. David! And he's intervened well there. Cash. Looks to the other side. Junior Firpo. Danda.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Williams. And it's Messi. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Upamecano. Out to the left it goes. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the counter is on. Now it's David. Danda.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Now it's Messi. That looks a decent ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Just the keeper to beat! He's had a hit! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Fluminense never quite got to grips with this game, Peter. They looked slow and cumbersome in trying to counter much sharper opposition. Just not good enough on so many levels.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.